Hi, I'm John Morley, Service Transition Manager at the University of Nottingham. I'm also one of the Vice Chairs at the ITSMF Service Transition SIG, or Special Interest Group. So we've just come out the back of a very entertaining and interactive session here at ITSM15. We did two-speed transition, which was basically arguing for and against traditional and innovation methods covering release management, Catalogue driven transition and early life support. So the way we broke that out was one speaker would speak for 5 minutes on the traditional approach, and the same again for the innovative approach. Then we'd open it up to the audience and a very interactive session.
Hi, I'm Matt Hoey. I'm Chair of the Service Transition SIG, and I'm also the Change and Service Quality Manager at Grant Thornton UK. In today's session of old versus innovative approaches to various transition topics, I covered release management from an agile perspective. What we covered was the approach to release management that Grant Thornton takes, which is an agile one, going through phases of planning, alpha, beta, production. The key to that we discussed was the minimum viable product. Identifying that allows you to get something in place really, really quickly, and then we can build and iterate on that alongside the customer. They get to input, steer on the release. So I talked there about the benefits of doing that.
Hello, I'm Sue, and I'm part of the Service Transition SIG for ITSMF. What I've been doing this afternoon is working with 5 other colleagues to look at traditional versus agile approaches to 3 aspects of service transition. I was talking about traditional release management, and I lost the vote to the chap that was talking about agile release management. However, what he did say, and I think that's where he fixed it, was that he was going to include all of the controls that I'd spoken about in his agile process.
Hi, I'm Patrick Bolger. I'm a member of the Service Transition SIG, and we've just been covering the different approaches, the traditional versus the agile approach for various elements of service transition. My particular piece was on Service Catalogue, and I covered the agile side, and I suppose the main points I made is that for a lot of IT organizations, they don't necessarily get Service Catalogue right. They define it from their own perspective rather than that from the customer. I also wanted to make the point that I believe a Service Request Catalogue is actually needed before you can advance to Service Catalogue, and Agile is a great way to start by using kind of epics, themes, stories, projects, tasks, etc. Using that Agile approach allows you to kind of deliver a basic minimal viable product and then develop it over time, so the customer gets instant visibility, they get more value straight away, and it allows you to kind of accept the level of change that you need rather than putting something into production that just doesn't make sense to the customer. So Agile, I think, is the way to go.
Hi, I'm Vaughan Murphy. I'm a member of the Service Transition SIG. I'm here today at the ITSMF conference talking about service catalogues. There are 2 different strains. There's agile and traditional. I took the traditional approach versus Pat Bolger's agile approach, and I lost comprehensively. I guess the key point I want to get out of it is you have to have a service catalogue. If you don't have a catalogue, you're only ever going to be managed emotionally by the rest of the business. If you don't have your own services nailed down, how do you expect the rest of the business to be able to make proper service requests?
Hi, I'm Peter Mills. I'm part of the Service Transition SIG, and we've just been debating several things around traditional and agile approaches. My particular area was arguing for the traditional approach to early life support. The main things pulling out were around collaboration, really, and making sure you get the old and the new teams sorted out to make sure that we actually have that continuity, and we can sort out early life support as quick as possible, as efficiently as possible, and get the job done to satisfy our customers.
If you'd like to know more about the Service Transition SIG or even become part of it, visit the ITSMF website. We've got a page on there. If you click through to the Regional SIGs page, you'll find our details there. Getting involved is easy. Any ITSMF member can join. It's 1 to 2 hours a month of your time in return for some fabulous networking opportunities, opportunities to get involved in sessions like this one we've put on today.
So hi, I'm Vaughan Murphy. Oh Jesus, I forgot my name. Sorry, can we start again?